It's another day in the city of Monrovia, and it's good to be here this morning on the Kear Morning Show on 95.9 Kear Radio. My name is Jefferson. We are, as always, we here to do the Liberian people's job. Too many things we have to talk about this morning. The issue in Lofa County between Liberia and, of course, Guinea is on the rise. Seriously, we will continue to talk about this because this borders around our country, Liberia. And so we will continue to talk. We'll talk. Peace is all we need in this nation. And so we will continue to talk about this. My name is Jefferson Perry Weir, and it's good to be here this morning again on this Wednesday. March 18, 2026. This Salamba border is a place where tension continues to mount between Guinean soldiers and Liberians. The videos coming from over there are troubling. Videos coming from that part of the country are troubling. And so we will not stop talking about this. We'll continue to push this until the right things are done. And so this is what we're here to do. Liberia, our country. Coming out this morning at 8 o'clock, we'll have the fact check segment on this Wednesday's edition. Following that, Jeremiah Testimony Barkley will join us as our guest this morning at 8 o'clock. And then 9 o'clock, we will speak to the chairperson of the Independent Elder Council for Peace and Reconciliation, Elder Samuel O. Phillips. We will have a conversation with him. And so we say be there while we're here. Let's have a conversation this morning on 95.9. And so, yes, it is good to be here this morning. We continue to talk the Liberian people's talk. You know, like we continue to say, all we can say is that the situation in Lofa needs to be handled with urgency. The situation needs to be handled with you know um, with care, because what we've seen on social media, the videos and footages coming from over there, you know, uh, continues to trouble the minds, the hearts of Liberians. Yesterday, we sat on this radio yesterday morning and we celebrated. We told the Liberian people that the steps taken by the president and his cabinet ministers, along with his Sierra Leonean counterpart, was, those steps were good diplomatically. And all we've thought that this or the visit over there, the summit, would have brought this matter to a logical conclusion, but it seems as though uh, the Guinean military ruler is downplaying the request or showing some level of, I would use this word, disrespect to other African leaders, especially Liberia, Sierra Leone, and that of Ivory Coast. Because uh, what is going on in Guinea, I mean in Liberia here, because the situation is in Liberia now. Crossing from Guinea coming to Liberia is something that we should carefully look at. All right, we should carefully look at as citizens, as people of this country. Uh, President Bouaka traveled to to Guinea, and he traveled along with his. In fact, when he went there, he and his cabinet ministers, including the foreign minister, uh, and of course justice minister, and other deputies, and the Senate chair on defense, Senator Momo Saras, they went there. What? By now, in fact, we should have seen an official statement from the government, especially on the page of the executive mansion. I think it is time that President Bouaka speaks to the Liberian people and tell the Liberians what were discussed during that meeting in that summit. What agreement did they come to? Even though the Minister of Information yesterday had a press briefing and what have you, but let me say this: uh, it will be very much prudent enough for President Bouakai to uh, tell the Liberian people tell the Liberian people the outcome of that meeting, what were discussed in that meeting, because the his Guinean counterpart is not taking this lightly. The land in Liberia there in Foya, like the Solomon port of entry or entry point there, belongs to Liberia. It is on Liberian soil. It is in Liberia's territory. But but if the Guinean junta leader, President Domoya, continues to cross into Liberia and take seize of our land, then this is a problem. This is a serious problem, fellow Liberians. President Bouaka will have to take some steps diplomatically. Yes, it is necessary, but that particular point now, we saw the earliest part, we saw Liberian joint security forces assigned there when 102 visited the scene, and there were EPS, not EPS, but ERU and PSU officers and immigration officers there, armed. And he assured Liberians that, well, the citizens over there, you can leave now. You're thanking for what you did, but we are here now, and we are paying us. This is why you're paying. I mean, we're being paid for to do. But it seems as though nothing is being done. Yesterday, we saw the Guinean forces there. So what happened to the other guys, to our own our own troops, our military, I mean, or PSU and joint security that were there? At if Guinea is deploying their army there, what happens to our own army? Why we can't send our own army over there so that they too can go and protect that Salamba border? Why? What is stopping? President Baga will have to speak to the Liberian people on this matter. It is a matter of grave concern. Up to now, there has not been a statement from the president to brief the Liberian people, let the Liberian people know, fellow Liberians, this is what is happening. You know, these are some of the things that this government, the Unity Party government, campaign on, the propaganda against the CDC then for everything that took place. Why is it that George Weah was not speaking to the Liberian people? He was not telling the Liberian people what was happening. These are the very things that they talked about. I tell you no lie. They asked the question, why is it that Joshua is not telling the Liberian people, he's not briefing the media, he's not telling us, he's not having engagements? Why? Today, it's been how many? It's been a long now, over weeks now. This situation in Lofa continues to take place. It continues to take place, and people are joking with it. People are joking with these things as if it's just something that will waste water. And we say, okay, when the water, it will just dry right here, it will go underground. We have to take this matter seriously. The summit was held. Ivorian president Alassane Ouattara was there serving as observer. And there were agreements. There were even videos coming where you saw President Boakai, President Bio, and President Doumbouya. President Doumbouya, they worked together. He worked with two of them. Then what is this? What is happening? What is happening? This is getting serious. We do not want to go back to where we came from. We do not want it. We do not want it. Yes, we do not have enough manpower in the army because the army is challenged. And I'll say this, we take bulk of the budget and waste it behind these greedy lawmakers who are only there to get money for themselves and enrich themselves, build houses, acquire wealth and properties. That's what they want. But to invest more money into the army, into security, no. You get 22 million to NSA, but the AFL did nothing. When you want to join the army, there are so many bureaucrats that tell you, say, you got to get it one, you got to get the other one. You must have certificates. You must have you must be a high school graduate. Okay, but what if the person is not a high school graduate and they want to join the army? Somebody can join the army, and there are too many things they can learn from there. Or you think the thing, what is happening now in Foya over there, that degree will solve it. We're not saying go let the people use, or force, go start opening fire over there. No. But you need to invest more money into the military. We do not have equipment. We take bulk of the budget and we spend it beyond these people for no reason. They don't say they're going Friday. They're going, lawmakers are going, they're going to the border there Friday. What are they going to do? Just to spend taxpayers' money, waste it beyond them, and to go over there to do nothing. To go do charade. That charade thing they're going to do over there. That charade thing. It is hard time we prioritize the army, the military. It's hard time we prioritize the military. How much money are we spending beyond the army? How much money are we spending beyond equipment? You get 5,800,000 persons living in Liberia now, as per the population, the census. Then you get 2,100 men in arms, active service. 2,000 to protect 5 million people, over almost 6 million people. Almost 6. The ones that are just born, even the ones that are born today, they're not added to that to that number, to that 5.8. But when the budget comes, it goes strictly to a huge portion of the budget goes to the legislature. They won't get 2 cars every year, every 3 years. What is this? What is this? But now, our military, we should have seen our men in arms. Guinea is taking advantage of Liberia because the Guinea believes that Liberia does not have army, does not have the force to that will stand before them. You think if we had military men in uniform and signed Ada, the first time it happened that they took Guinean army from over there, and then our men have gone over there to protect that border, that Solomon border, they're going to mount their equipment over there, build their tents. AFL men, you think Guinea going to stand, they're going to have the mind to cross again? They say they're coming over there to pull flag for the second time. It's because we are weak. They say Liberians, they are weak people. The Liberian president is a weak president. We don't care for whatever he comes to whatever he came here to do. We don't care about that. We just had talks. Y'all go back there. Look at the man over his vehicle, standing, giving instructions to his boys, to his chief of staff, to his generals, giving it. Then the flag say, y'all go over there. Y'all go put the flag there. And you think this is a joke? You're taking this for joke. 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 But now we should have the army over there, fellow Liberians. This is our country. This is our soil. This is our land. The land over there in Solomon belongs to Liberia. Why must Guinea infringe on the rights of Liberians? And we have a president who is sitting here. Yes, you have had diplomatic means, or you have diplomatic talks. You follow the channel, but it seems the man is not listening. The Guinean president is not listening. He's not listening. President Baka, you need to man up. Mr. President, you need to man up. You need to man up. I think we need our army at these various points. The Ganta Guinea border, we need men in arms. AFL men. Let's go and mount and and let them go and build their tents over there. The first time it happened, when 1 or 2 went over there, they talked to the people and what have you. Immigration, when you went to, before going to Guinea, in fact, you should have even instructed the people, in fact, since the people had left and they took their flag, and our boys, thanks to the boys, the young people in Lofa, they did well by hosting our flags. You don't know, then it was pretty enough. Now you say, you know what? Hey, y'all go and build tents over there. Tell Davidson Fuller, say, go over there and you build your tents and you mount your equipment over there. But no, the area was left vulnerable until the people came back with helicopters, with their choppers, and then their men landed on our soil, and they have now hosted their flags again, telling the people over there to relocate, the citizens to relocate. And we're sitting in this country with believing that everything is okay. Guinea is infringing on our rights. This is a man who forced a way to power. When he came, he wanted to, according to him, just wanted to get the country straight, make it straight. By the time he tasted power, he said, no, the presidency is sweet, so I must go for elections. Who goes against a military ruler just like that and wins election? Who does that? We have a president in this country, and he's sitting. You went to Guinea, you had a meeting, but the man seems not to be listening. Mr. President, the man thinks you weak. He's taking you to be a very weak president, President Bouakai. And I know you're not a weak man. You need to man up, Mr. President. You need to man up. This is Liberia we are talking about. We're talking about our land, a land that belongs to Liberia. A land that belongs to Liberia. That's what we're talking about. You sit down there, a Guinean president come to take our land, Mr. President, and you sitting, and not a single briefing from the executive mansion. President Bouakai, you need to tell the Liberian people what you people discussed. What was discussed over there? What was discussed there? Tell the Liberian people, Mr. President, you need to brief the Liberian, tell them what's going on. What did you people say? What the Guinean president said about the land in Foya? That's your home land. That's your home county. What did you people discuss? What's the root cause of the land of the Guinean coming to Liberia to claim the land? Or you want the Liberian people to believe the portion where Kula Fofana, your presidential press secretary, told the Liberian people that a territory that Liberia is claiming or Liberia claim to own? Is that what you want to tell the Liberian people? You will also believe now that, oh, the land is in question, it's not for anybody. Liberia is just claiming the land, maybe for Guinea. Mr. President, you need to talk to the people. Tell the Liberian people you need to speak on this matter. The Guinean president is not taking this lightly. You need to tell the Liberian people the outcome of the meeting, what was discussed, what led to the Guinean coming across. We don't want to go into the part where Yumale, Francis Yumale has been involved. This thing is being tied around him now. We don't want to get into that allegation. But Mr. President, you are the president of the Republic of Liberia. The Liberian people are looking up to you. You can't be a silent president. You just sitting, you're not saying anything to the people. You're not saying anything. There has not been a single statement from the executive mansion. No. The government will have to tell the Liberian people what is happening. What is happening? What led to Guinean coming across to take our land? You need to tell the people. Oh, yes, You need to tell the people what led to the Guinean coming to Liberia. Tell the people, Mr. President, what is happening? What is going on? What is going on? You can sit down and you have meeting with the man and you came back and then still nothing. Still nothing. And you think this is a joke? You think that very important thing? The thing is not about you telling your cabinet ministers, your officials are coming, you appointed to declare their assets, and they refuse to do it till now. Some of them have refused, and it's still working. It's not happening over there. No, it's not it. That's not what happening in Foya. Your counterpart, your Guinean counterpart, is telling you, he's making you to believe that you, President Baka, you're weak. That the land in Foya does not belong to you. That's why he's telling you. You can see the signs. You went to Guinea, you traveled to Guinea. So, you think the Liberian people just facilitate your trip, or they facilitated your trip to go Guinea just for free? You just ride plane and go and come back? No. The people are expecting results. They want to hear from you. Why is it that the Guinean president continues to infringe on the rights of Liberia? Why? When you are here as a sitting president, it shouldn't be the case where the project in Foya went later, and then you say you didn't know, and even if you were part of it, and it never going to go on. By the end of the day, we saw you going there to go and inspect the project. It shouldn't be the case, Mr. President. Speak to us. Liberians want to hear what is happening. Why is Guinea claiming that land? Even though the land is across the Makona River and it is just situated in Liberia, on Liberian soil. Mr. President, the people of Liberia, they're listening. They want to know. They want to know. The people want to know, Mr. President. Tell the Liberian people the outcome of your meeting. What did Domaya say to you in that meeting? That's what the people want. It's not about you going there and you say, oh, yeah, we talk. No, but you got to tell the people why you talk, why you discussed. That's what we want to hear. What was discussed in that meeting, that regional summit that lasted just for hours? That's what they want to hear. Well, fellow Liberians, we go for this fact check break to be back. We'll come back, we'll open the lines, and we'll take calls. And of course, I'll have a guest here this morning. Jeremiah Testimony Barkley will be here this morning. Testimony will be here this morning, and we'll have a conversation on some important matters. But let me take a break quickly and go for the fact check segment. And when I come back, then open the lines. President Baka will have to speak to the Liberian people and tell us what is going on. All right?
Is to verify facts of statements made online and on the radio. I'm Rani Sambasa. On March 16, 2026, a Facebook user, Susan Bangay, posted a video claiming that the Kenyan soldiers were allegedly crossing into Liberia. Bangay's post was soon shared by Jefferson Chesson, a key supporter of the Congress for Democratic Change. The video shows several men wearing military uniforms crossing what appears to be a river and moving toward another location. The post surfaced hours after our findings showed that the video is not from Liberia and has no connection to the Liberia-Guinea border situation. The footage was initially posted on February 6, 2026 at 11:42 a.m. by TV Noticias Pitaleiro. Of images and reports of Kenyan soldiers circulated on social media. Some Facebookers claimed the soldiers were deployed to border areas following the ongoing border dispute between Liberia and Guinea. To verify the claim, we carried out a reverse image search to identify the original source of the video footage. Local news outlet based in the city of Pitalero in Hula, Department of Colombia. One of the most recent reposts before the Liberian claim appeared on March 3, 2026, when Swagger Boy, OG, a musician from Tanzania, shared the video to his social media platforms. Based on our findings, we conclude that the claim by Susan Bangei and later shared by Jefferson Jason continue a video claiming that Guinean soldiers are crossing a river entering Liberia is did not originate from Liberia and is unrelated to the current situation along the Liberia-Guinea border. And recently, several Facebook users claimed that Justin Omeyezid, commonly known as Prophet Key, has been released from the Liberia's central prison after being jailed by the Supreme Court of Liberia. They made this claim sharing a purported photograph of Prophet Key alongside court sheriffs, police officers, and jubilant citizens in a compound they suggested was the central prison. To fact-check this claim, we conducted a physical examination of the image being circulated. Our analysis revealed that the uniform worn by the court sheriffs in the photo displayed two flag patches representing the United States of America. Additionally, the image purported to show Prophet Key does not match his known physical features. Notably, Prophet Key is recognized for having visible gaps in both his upper and lower teeth, features that are absent in the individual shown in the photo. Beyond this visual assessment, we also conducted an AI detection analysis of the image. The results indicate that the image was generated using artificial intelligence and does not correspond to any known or existing photograph. Meanwhile, we contacted the Ministry of Justice through Anthony Gabriel Dubela, the Assistant Minister for Corrections and Rehabilitation, inquiring about information on the matter. Antonin Dubela responded, clarifying that the claim is untrue, adding that the court is the only competent body to commit an order release, but none has come from the Supreme Court. Based on our findings, we conclude that the viral claim that social commentator Justin Omeyeze has been released from prison before completing his sentence is misleading. This is all we have time for on the fact check segment. This segment is part of an MOU between Local Voices Liberia, OKFM, Pram FM, Kear Radio, and Kear Radio to counter disinformation and help the public make informed decisions. This MOU is funded by the Liberia Media Empowerment Project, implemented by Internews with funding from the European Union. The funder or partner had no say in the editorial decision leading to the production of this fact check segment. We'll be back on Friday with more fact check reports to help you know the facts. If you want us to fact check a claim for you, please send us a text to WhatsApp on 0778 986778 and we will check for you. Also follow us on Facebook at Local Voices Liberia, Twitter at LVL Fact Check, and go to our website www.localvoicesliberia.com. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Okay, thanks to Local Voices Liberia there for the fact check segment. Uh, Kear Radio is proudly associated, is a partner, as a matter of fact, uh, with LVL. If you want to, you have a claim, or maybe you're missing out something you want to verify, you can visit us here at Kear Radio, and of course, we will check the facts for you, and we'll connect you also with Local Voices Liberia. This is it, fellow Liberians. It promises to be good. The situation in Foya, Guinean troops continuing to cross into our territories. And like I said, President Boakai, you have to say something about this. The Liberian people are depending on you. They're looking up to you for this. Maybe I'll take one or two calls. My guest is already here. 777-959-959, 0777-959-959. The situation in Lofa continues to, it continues to skyrocket, and citizens in Lofa County in Foya, they are not happy with what is happening, because you see, in fact, they have been told, there are reports coming now that the citizens are being told to relocate, because we've seen a number of Guinean soldiers in Liberia, in Solomba, and this is getting serious. President Parker will have to address the nation on this matter. You have to tell the people, speak. Sometimes we said it in Josh Weah, the former president. Every time something happened in appearance, the very United Party will say, President Weah, you're not speaking until you're not saying anything. You're just sitting over there. This is the time, President Bouaka, you've gone to Guinea. You have meeting with the Guinean president. But what's the outcome of the meeting? What did you people discuss? This is something that you tell the people. Tell the Liberian people. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother.
Yes, your name, where you call from?
Well, I'm Edward Shannon, and I call from Central Virginia, Back Settlement.
Welcome, Shannon.
Yeah, thanks. You see, my brother, I was one of those. Don't even say the people. I was among those. In fact, I refer to the former president as a still reservoir that water just still in. I refer to him like that.
Okay.
And today we have a president that we voted for, Wembley, all on the radio defending this government, and this government have just, it almost like every now and then things are just falling apart. Something serious going on at that border, my brother. That thing is not joke. It is not joke. What we need, the president went over there. He need to come and address the nation and inform us as to what is the status of that border. We're not be listening to somebody sending Facebooking, the other person sending Facebooking. No, he's our president. When he speak, when he speak, we want to believe him and have a complete understanding of what is going on over there. But as I said, we are just, both of us are in complete limbo. We don't understand what is going on. And President Bota, you need to act, you need to speak right now and inform us. Don't be only fast on dismissing people.
Yeah.
Don't be only fast on dismissing people. We put you there. Talk to us. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Edward. Let me get this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Jeff.
Your name and where you call from?
Prince Tadebo calling from Cement Hill Community.
Welcome, Prince.
Thank you for the discussion this morning. Jeff, the government need to be serious. So you want to tell me that the citizen of that area is stronger than the army will get in the country?
Yeah, the young people took up the energy and they hosted our flag.
Yeah, they stood for our country. What the Guinea army will get going, but the young people still saying,
yes,
you get up the night, get you one labor, get you one army. When they get immigration.
In fact, from that day, AFL people are supposed to be over to deploy over there already. Since that day.
Well, the people continue to see nobody there, nobody there, no AFL. One of my records, the government need to recruit more in the army.
Yeah.
That thing is must be from high school for joining army necessary.
Yeah, of course. The army need men.
The army need men. Look at the army, not like 2,000. When I'm serious, Sonny Spark on the country, about 2,000, get people who are disarmed.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. Seko Fofana, welcome.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning, brother.
Thank you. Member of United Party Intellectual Bureau in Baji Faji this morning.
Mama, you're any today, eh?
No, that tomorrow. That tomorrow will come.
Okay, tomorrow.
Friday will be the day.
Okay.
So let me say Jeff, you know, President Buckeye, Dumia is not somebody for you to be diplomat with.
Oh, yeah.
To be reverend, because everybody know how that man get in power.
Yeah.
The man hijack power. Even the election, he hijack it. Even the election, who will follow the election? The opposition, they just put their need in the name of God. You know, and now no opposition campaigning. So that kind of man, he can go. He can play with the avoided president with as a witness. He can play people intelligent. They go have meeting with you.
Yeah.
And now they you. For what get me to look at the way the man handle our president. He take the photo. Just to say you woo your children. And he say, "Of course you."
Yeah.
That photo say not even one CA. They just want our two president. Just to say my children in your car. Let me cross you. Or someone just say, "Baby, please cross me." You go to or then you just cross it. So I want the President Boga that here, and I'm going because so even now the content creator that are in Guinea, they're making it worse. And also the president what they get, they made it not correct. They made hijack power. He not suffer for it. If you suffer for power, you know.
You know.
But he not suffer for it.
Yeah.
He not suffer for it. You suffer for something, you will know the benefit of that thing. What you suffer for. Even if the woman what you get, if you suffer to look for, you will know important. But if she can't do it willingly, you will not know it. So President Boga will not take it likely.
Okay.
You got to deploy people what they because that river, Makuna River, will not get. But what must you people cross and can't put your foot on the other mainland?
Okay.
Or all they will learn what you're told doing so good to it, and that will not certify you people, right? So they say one thing, so right. Okay. But that's why we remind them we know we have experience, we don't want to go back to it.
Thank you, my brother.
But no experience like war before, so they will not go there war. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Kasia Way, welcome.
Good morning, Jeff, and thanks ever so much for your recognition. First of all, I want to say thank you for the show and the talking point. What I want to see here to our Liberian brothers and sisters here is that we have to be patient. The thing they call war, for some of us, we tasted war. We knew what war meant. So I'm hearing other person, they got to send the army in every republic. Army need to be in the barrack. And when you take the army from the barrack, I mean you are ready for battle. So people don't understand these things. Many times all of borders and what have you is the immigration that man the borders. That's what you understand. Okay. The fact with me is that when the army go to the place, the army may have no patience. The army may will not see the guy crossing and then what they collect for JS now. Listen, one of your sister program.
Listen, when we get army people over there, Guinean too will not cross. Once you get army over there, they will not cross.
The fact with me is that you can't just leash your army out, Jeff.
Yeah, we're not leashing it out. We're not. It's not to leash them out to go on the battlefield. It's to go and protect our borders. That's what we want.
So, and I want to come in with this point. The fact with me is that there's a saying that say if you, like for example, if you go bathe in the bar room and then if the person may come and take your trousers and get run away, will you jump out? No.
Obviously, you will not jump out.
One of my brothers was just talking about Dumia attitude. Yeah, it is true. This man is brutal. He's an army man. But the idea because of the attitude, you will not mind it and then just put your citizen at risk. So for me, I love the way the president is taking it. The only awkward part I have with the government is that the information minister, this man, what they need, what Gerard PSK doing in the government is not just Braga one note to himself. Okay. And the good thing about Braga, you don't want to tell like this. The good thing about it is that it's in his country. And I read in the about you, they want to bury a condominium bury. So if they step there, don't talk and don't say anything, so be it.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll take two more and we'll go to our guest. Good morning.
Good morning. How's the morning with you?
I'm great. Your name, where you join from?
I'm back at San Antonio Township of Dixville. Let me say thank you this morning for your brilliant discussion. You know, our integrity matters a lot. We have been patient times with one number. You know, these Guineans and Soya, they are testing our patience. And Barrel, the border is for us. You have your own side, we have our own side. Why should you intrude into our own territory?
But Guinea, the people you bringing. Thank you, my brother. Let me take this overseas call. Good morning. This is Kemso, my brother. Kemso.
Yeah, good afternoon. How are you guys doing?
Good afternoon to you there. Good morning from Liberia. We're good. Welcome to the show.
Okay. Yeah, I want to make some rectification on things because you see, most of the citizens are grumbling that the president need to talk. The president need to talk. If you remember 1973, October 7, there was an MRU, Maneuver Union contract that was signed in Madima. And the town of Madima was not belong to Sierra Leone, it was belongs to Liberia. But because of water demarcation, Liberia decided to waive that particular land to Sierra Leone. And when it comes to the president talking, that president is a man of integrity. He can't just come out and say something without not solving it. He take his ample time and play the game according to his standard. People are complaining that soldiers need to come out. That did not require no soldier. You have ERU, you have immigration, you have police. These are three divisions that can sustain that country without even putting AFL outside. That's what the government is paying them for. So I urge our citizens to calm down on issue and just keep calm. This particular problem will be solved. We don't need to escalate it.
Well, Kemso, the very place, at the very border there, one or two went there. There was a joint security team that were over there. But then after the meetings with President Boakai and Dumoya and that of President Marabio, now Guinean troops again at the same location, they've come back to host their flag. And at that particular area, there were one or two other his men and the other securities, they were there. So, I mean, and the Guineans have come back to host their flag. This time, the army again, not even immigration.
But brother, the army for Guinea, they just that type of mentality. They have primitive mentality, you understand? So we don't need to look at our standard. We are the mother of Africa. You understand? So if your children trying to misbehave, just look at your children, smile at them, and then let them to Guinea, our son, our daughter, our children. So if they come out in that type of arrogant matter, we just need to keep calm on them, just give them honor eyes.
Okay.
They don't have any use. You know what I'm saying? That's what the government is doing. They don't have any use. So they're not going to do anything when it comes to that particular land issue. They just want to show their own part to bring courtesy that yes, indeed they have power, but it shows nothing to them.
Okay.
You understand? So just keep the calm and then let our citizens remain calm. This particular problem will be solved.
Okay.
You understand? We don't need to pressure ourselves. Have a good day, bro.
Thank you so much. Let me do justice to Jerry Candy, then I'll go to my guest. Jerry, welcome.
Thank you, Jeff. And let me say a pleasant good morning to the listening public. My name is Jerry Candy, commonly known as Jerry Jesus. I'm the pastor and the youth chairperson of Published Community Agenda for St. Town. Jeff, you know, I don't know how we really want this thing to happen, so we should lose everybody in our surrounding before we talk about army coming out. The army is there to save the state. So now the state is at the level of danger. What should we wait for?
Yeah.
Someone has been shot in the process. The person is being hospitalized. By the grace of God, they didn't die.
But if I wanted to even confirm that there was an accident and somebody who sustained severe injury or wounds from accident because they were running away.
And then we still waiting for another thing to occur before we put the army out. When the people army is out, our own army indoor, stay drinking tea. What's the essence of having army? No, let me tell you, the number in the army is little, but the effort they made, that's how people will handle us. If we have had these people there, imagine somebody walk on your soil and then pull your flag down, pull their flag up. Then you still saying that the army should remain to where they are. What's the essence of having the army? Not to protect the state.
And PSU and immigration, they were over there.
So let's say these people were maybe trained for peacemaking. the PSU, the police, let's just say the police.
Yeah.
But the army is there to defend the state. The state is at the level of being destroyed. Let you say that way.
Yeah.
And then you still have them sitting somewhere and still saying, oh, and this is not the time and the time. So before the army come out, the Guinean army should be in Monrovia on us before the army come out. So that means the army is only set to protect President Boka and surrounding. So when the people shall have a right in Monrovia and overcome the entire country, then the army come from the barrier.
Yeah. Thank you, my
it
brother.
Is so frustrating, man, Jeff.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Jerry. Thank you so much. You're the last person. I can't do this anymore. Yes, just 30 seconds.
Yeah, good morning, Jerry.
Morning.
Thank you. This is what people and from tradition this morning.
Welcome, Gabriel, quickly.
You know, it's quite unfortunate. Yeah, some of our brothers try to defend the door. It's not about ordinary things, it's not about quality, but it's about our country, our country sovereignty.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? That's what we're talking about. That's why I tell you earlier, Mr. Baga to intelligence. You know, go out America every time, Donald Trump, pre-facility. What of in Iran and America?
Oh, yes.
What we say today, we don't know what's happening. What will you treat the current day?
But you saw Tomoya, my brother, you saw Tomoya, in fact, giving his men instruction, his generals, giving the instruction, go there and take the land.
Mr. Baga to do. So the one for the political cash on Newton, the Pentagon deal, they ain't no for them and I put up. What are the people about over way or then last year again, you are here, okay? But from problem we have come out of the country, they put the airport
at the airport. AFL went at the airport because Joshua was coming.
Yeah.
So at that time, AFL couldn't stay in the barrel. They couldn't stay in the barrel.
You saw ever barricaded the town, some of the second barrel. Okay? That time I would never watch somebody stupid for 1 hour like I say, everyone should be in a barrel. Over business.
Thank you.
Man. That's not doing that to the country.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I can't take calls. Sorry, I can't take calls anymore. My guest is here. We'll talk this matter. We'll continue to talk this particular matter here on the show. This is the Kear Morning Show on 95.9. President Waka, it is time that you tell the Liberian people the outcome of the meeting. What did you people discuss? Liberians want to know. It's not just about them paying your way, putting money there so that you can travel. It is the taxpayers' money. The very taxpayers are depending on you. They want to know now what did you people discuss in the meeting? What did you discuss in the meeting? Yeah, quickly, you. Melvin, quickly now.
Yeah, you know the vegetable song. You need to tell the government, okay, people are use, you need to enter the every country that honor America, people must pretend that. Why should the army for? It will say, as we compare, it will say that Tira was stayed in La Broya.
Former President Tira will not even allow this kind of thing.
Tira was stayed in La Broya, I make some getting a player.
No way. That wish I know.
America will say that what team go play America so the Labour did the kind of government to around to work on the country.
Thank you.
Bagana did that Bagana was the big president.
Thank you.
I will bring it down.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Well, my guest is Testimony Barkley, a Liberian. And this morning we're going to talk very serious matter. The Minister of Commerce started, an inspection, carrying on inspections various places. But this morning we will talk about a beverage company. One company that is producing or that has been producing, they've been in Liberia for a very long time, and we're going to talk about that this morning. What are they producing? How are they producing? The products that they are putting out, talking about expiration date as well. Are they indicating all of those on their products? My guest is Testimony Barkley. Testimony Let me say good morning. Welcome to the Kear Morning Show.
Let me say thanks a million to you and the entire workforce coming down from the manager and to the last person in the building. And I want to say thanks for the kind of managerial skills you and the team have been able. And I think today is my
debut.
Yeah, my debut here, and I'm so impressed.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm so impressed. Thanks to the CEO and all of you who one way or the other have been contributing. Because you know the media is the bridge between men and information.
Certainly.
So we rely on the media to be informed. So thanks again one more for the invite.
It's good. Okay, Poker Robert is watching from his unknown destination, and of course, he's following the show this morning. Pine S. Charles, Derek P. Jala, Vinicius Junior Bar, Kelv, and the rest of you, thanks for following this morning. Testimony, it's been a long time. This is our first engagement since, but it's good to have you here this morning. And again, let me say welcome.
Yeah, thank you, brother.
We've been having back behind the scenes conversations regarding production of some of these, beverage companies they're producing, but specifically about a particular company. Tell us. I mean, what have you observed so far? Because I know you've been doing some investigation in the background.
Okay. This company is called Rico. Rico has spent some time now in this country, so many years. They are producing.
Rico around Claratown?
Yeah, Rico around Claratown.
Yeah.
They are producing beverages. But it will interest you to note that under the public health law of Liberia, as revised in 2019, it gives clear mandate to manufacturers. It says by law, manufacturers are obligated to provide clear information about the safety and quality of their products to ensure public health. This is where they are violated. The violation of date marketing. They got something called date marketing.
Yeah.
You need to put your date on your market. That is, before you produce any beverage to put it in the market, the law says there must be expiration date and there must be production date. The reason for the expiration date and the production date is to help consumers understand the age and the freshness of that product, preventing the consumption of potentially harmful goods. You get me?
Yeah.
That's the essence of labeling your beverage or beverages.
Okay.
It prevents consumers
for
potentially drinking harmful substances.
Okay.
Rico has refused to do that. So what we did over the time, we begin this conversation since last year. They thought that I come to know, they wrote me through one law firm, I know two wetting law firm, telling me that I was writing against that client and they were going to sue me. But thankfully, they didn't sue now. I'm about now to sue. So what I did was, it took me some time.
Let's take a step by step. They wanted, according to you, you were writing against their company and they wanted to sue you.
Yeah, they said they would sue me.
So specifically, what were you doing that triggered them, their action of suing you? What did you do?
Because initially, I was just on my Facebook page, informing the public that, hey, Rico, you are violating consumer laws.
Okay.
You are producing amebeta, atawu, and other stuff. But I observe that production and expiration dates are not only, and I think this is.
So they just produce and they don't put expiration date, production date.
We'll get there. So what I did now was having contacted my lawyers. So I was advised so that you can't just buy from one location and hold it to it. They may say it was an oversight. So what I did, that generally was, I went rare, I bought 2 cartons of amebeta, 2 cartons of atawi. I went to I bought 2 cartons of amebeta, 2 cartons of atawi. And I came again on Lane Street, I bought 2 cartons of atawi, 2 cartons of amebeta. And the essence of that is the law says you must buy from all locations.
Okay.
So that you can't just dwell on one location, then you hold it responsible. No. It was also interesting to know that they not only stop there, I wrote full authority of Liberia through its Deputy Director for Technical Services. I have gone there now for redress, but I'm told he was out of town. But apparently after this show, I will pass there again. I'm also going to drop another communication to the standard authority. I have also written the Ministry of Health because it has to do with health related, but it's a subset now under the Ministry of Health, full authority of Liberia.
You wrote the full authority.
Of course, I wrote.
What did they say? Did they respond to your communication?
Yeah, they call me and we talk. It's a big brother. I know him. They call me, we talk. But since I've been doing follow up, they told me he was out of town. But he has not called me, nor has he.
When was that? When did you?
Last year around September.
Since September.
Yeah, since September. I wrote.
Wow.
He called me to the office. We sat, we talked. He said they were taking the army battles and the other materials that produced to them, that they were taking it in Ghana to check it and they come back. Okay. So that's what we've done, because when you're taking this issue, that is not meant to bring anybody down, because there are people who are consuming those consumables. And if those consumables are not properly marketed, and then it will destroy so many persons.
And many people drink the
and Atawe and all that stuff that they face. So the essence for that is, when you look at the marketing, it helps consumer understand the age and the freshness of the products.
Certainly.
Preventing the consumer of potentially harmful goods. So when you label your goods, it left for me now, the consumer, to know at what time this good gets expire, whether I should continue or discontinue. They have refused to do that. And every time you try to engage them, they want to threaten you with lawyers. So I too now I've gotten some lawyers there. So they advised me to buy from all those locations. So we're going to do out of 500,000 US lawsuit, because anything that affects any civilian in this country, it affects me. Of course.
You wrote Food Authority and other institutions. First of all, these kinds of engagement, you have to meet with the institution itself. Those who are pretty. Was there any form of communication, maybe engagement with them, alerting them of their production, with some of the claims you're making?
Of course.
And what did they say to you?
In fact, they said it is no crime.
They said it's not a crime.
I communicated through WhatsApp, and they told me there was no crime. And that's how I got on Facebook. No, Chef, I have a pattern and a policy, right? If I have issue with you, the first thing I will need to do is to get to you one-on-one.
Okay.
And when I started this debate with other company, guess who called me?
Who called?
They have forwarded my messages to one lawmaker. I call him Marco Thomas. I think number 4.
Just to 4.
And he called me. I have his number here. He called me. Oh, my man, why are you intimidating the people? So I said,
a lawmaker was saying that to you.
Me. So I tell him, hey, you wait. You are a lawmaker. You should be providing guidance and oversight on these things that happen in this country. So it means that you are a shareholder to people who producing harmful goods in this country. He dropped the line. Since then, he has not called me, and I have never followed him again. Yeah, because a lawmaker will call me and trying to scare me. He doesn't even know who he called that day. I said, but he says the money back and say, I know. But what are you doing with the company? I do not want to call the company name, because the company has followed suit now. They are now doing the needful.
Okay.
So they too now are labeling.
That was another company you're talking about.
Very good. So they too now are now producing now, the labeling now, they putting expiration and
production date.
So my argument here is, why are you labeling with our production date and expiration date? It's harmful. So it is on that ground I will be taking into court. Out of 500,000 lawsuit or 300,000.
The lawyer, what did the lawyer say to you when they refer you to him?
I think when we go for a break, I will check in my bag. The letter should be in this bag.
Okay.
When we go for a break, I will check for it. I will give it to you. You see, I think Tuan, the law firm, they send it to me. I was seated around the Ministry of Transport when they send somebody, our law firm gave you the letter. You are disturbing our client. If you continue, we'll do this. In fact, they telling me to apologize. I said, apologize for what? I did not even go anywhere. I've never responded to that. I just saying this today, but it's in the bag. I will check for you when we go for break.
These are grave allegations, testimony, because Redco has been in Liberia for decades now. I've started hearing the name Redco when I was little. And so I know they've been around for a long period of time. Now, you coming up with these kinds of allegations against them that they are doing mass production of some of these alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages without production and expiration dates. I mean, if if you were to go to the court, you provide proof. If you were to ask, are there proof and evidence to all of your claims testimony?
Yeah, but Jeff, I think I just told you, brother. I said, and the reason why I have elevated this conversation now on the radio, initially I started on my Facebook page and I communicated to them earlier through WhatsApp. My responses I got from there were discouraging. So I thought to jump another way now to informing the public that these people are producing consumables without expiration date, which is very grave.
And somebody will say, but then okay, show us one proof of the people being in violation, or they produce without production expiration dates. Maybe where are the bottles and what have you?
Yeah, it's very easy.
Okay.
The first thing I will tell you that I have a proof is I will show you the communication they wrote me. That is to say, they acknowledge.
Okay.
They acknowledge that they receive my communication and that they are not producing it because they produce mass production. So for them to go back now and leave it late, it's already late. It is late now. So what I did was, I told you earlier, right? I said I bought from 3 locations.
3 locations.
Yeah, I bought from Nation UN Draft or Lane Street or whatsoever. 2 cartons. I went right there. I bought 2 cartons.
2 cartons of what?
2 cartons each. Atawi and Amebeta.
Okay.
Those are the 2 beverages I'm dealing with at the moment from Rico. Okay. And when you see it there, you see it's only Rico. But when you check on it, you not see expiration day, you not see production day. So you just produce mass production and do not inform the customer. So the customer do not know the freshness about the beverages that's on your shelf. It's embarrassing. I'm checking for the letter.
Now, the Minister of Commerce should also have a role to play in this, because it is the Ministry of Commerce that will check to regulate, in fact, to carry on inspection, to check on expired goods that are coming into the country, or goods that are already in country but they just been in warehouses. So I want to know whether you've also informed, because you said you have a communication that you will send to the Ministry of Health, but what about the Ministry of Commerce?
Okay, this is the letter they wrote me.
Okay, yeah,
for me. I told you I'm a man with record.
Okay, so Josh, can you please come to studio, Josh? Yes. Yeah, Josh, please come. I would love to read that to the for the public, so they can know what we're talking about. Josh, please come, so that they can know what we're talking about.
The one with a law firm. I'm not going to want to read it.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
The envelope they send it.
Yeah, Josh, please give me that letter. Yeah. Just give me that.
Envelope.
Yeah. Let me read it for the public, so that they can.
And I'll also leave you a copy here.
Certainly, which will be very good. Okay, Tuan Rare Law Firm, corner Bro and Gurley Streets, PO Box 10 -677 1000 Monrovia, Thin Liberia. They have their cell phone numbers there, their email as well. Is yenanti66@gmail.com. They specialize in corporate law, labor law, maritime law, immigration law, torts law, and contract. And their motto is protecting our client from the miscarriage of justice, and upholding the rule of law are our main concern. Now, TWLF/NT/Councilor/121/2025, September 2, 2025, Mr. Joseph J.T. Barkley, Minister of Transport, Warren Street, Monrovia, Republic of Liberia. Dear Mr. Barkley, our client, Rajia International Trading Company, RITCO, attention has been drawn to WhatsApp message and Facebook post posted by you on yesterday, the first day of September AD 2025, at about 11:06 anti-meridian, to the effect that she has produced a beverage named and styled Amebetas, which is on the Liberia market, killed and continued to kill residents of this country. Please note that your assertion is false, misleading, and want of proof. This baseless accusation has not stated with certainty the names of individuals and number of persons allegedly died as a consequence to drinking this beverage. Neither have you produced any scintilla evidence to establish said allegation. We herewith demand an unconditional apology from you. Please note that this reckless and unverified post made by you has commenced to damage the business reputation of our client. Should this trend continue, we will be constrained to avail ourselves of the law without further notice to you for an action of damages for wrong. Kind regards, Nyananti Tuan, Counselor at Law, CC Client, CC File. Well, so the post, according to this letter, you did a post on the 1st of September of 2025, and they wrote you this, served you this communication on the 2nd of September, the next day. They are saying that you claim in this letter that the beverages or the beverage army bitters they're producing, according to the communication, that have killed or is continuing to kill people. And this is a serious allegation against it. And they asked you to apologize. Did you apologize?
Why should I apologize? The letter is reckless. That's why I did not apologize. Because if you wrote that kind of letter, I'm wondering who the counselor even wrote that letter. If you know that your beverages you are producing have label on it, expiration date and production date, you do not need to write me. You just have to go carry me to court. And my argument here is, I'm not assuming that they have not killed. Of course, people who die. I may not be going around looking for people who have died. But the fact that you produce a beverage or beverages without expiration and production date is possible. It is harmful. Why didn't you specify it? You listen to the health lawyer that the consumer must understand clearly. With proper labeling, you cannot produce without labeling. So once you produce without labeling, I got issue with that. So they can take me to court. So since they are not taking me to court now, I will take them to court. That they have produced beverages in this country without putting expiration date and production date on it. Let's see what the law will say.
After this communication was served you in 2025 of last year, September, October, November, December, January, February, this is March. Yes, 6 months now. Have you done any further engagement with the company since they told you to apologize and you said you haven't? Have there been further engagement in telling them that, oh, you still continue to produce this and what have you?
Chivo, the fact that their legal counsel wrote that trash to me.
You term this as trash?
Yes, trash. Because a legal counsel who spent all those years will not understand that it is wrong to produce by expiration date and production date. Then you will go read that letter to me, and then you expect me to honor that letter and apologize. I wanted to tear it, but look at it for long. I said, no, I will keep it for the records. That a well-learned counselor will read that letter and sign it and in posting with email numbers or on the for to call him. Call you to do what now? So I should go apologize to somebody who refused to understand the legal matter of this country. But yes, the law, the revised public health law of 2019, is clear here that the manufacturers are obligated to provide clear information about the safety and the quality of their product to ensure public health. It's clear.
What about Commerce Ministry? I asked you earlier.
Okay. Again, you have brought that to my attention because I'm told that they just started their inspection or they will be starting. Again, it is never too late. It is done so that you can have sufficient prima facie. So I agree with you. I will also do a communique to the Commerce Ministry informing them about record producing goods with our production and expiration date. I will also do that. Adding to the Ministry of Health, standard authority, I will drop in all those letters today. Then thereafter now we can proceed to the court.
What will happen if you were to go to court? You say you want to file a lawsuit of how many? 500,000?
Out of 500,000 or 300,000 US. Yes. I'm just assuming how many persons they have damaged with the production of a good expiration date, no production date. So the freshness of the goods is not known by the consumers.
Wow.
And there are other people who don't really read, particularly in the rural areas. You know how many of them have been drinking it, and they.
And I know the Army Peter, many people, especially Atawi, many people really drink it.
How will you produce? How will you produce beverage or beverages with expiration and production date. Then a counselor or Anthony Law will write me stating it in the record that I said people have that. Yeah, of course people will die because the way you face the goods. So what's your fear to put your expiration date and your production date on it? So it means something cantankerous is happening. So that's my point. And I stand by it. No apologies on that. We'll go to court. And the law will stand by me. This case is winnable.
You're certain that you can win it.
But where in the what you do, you produce your goods, you don't put expiration and production date on it. That's my point. And the law is clear, the revised law. So the production is not clear. The consumers are not understanding it. And because many persons are not reading the laws, so they say apparently and feel like, oh, it's well in this country. No, many people are dying in this country from simple things because the kind of things we drink, they are not properly managed, they are not carefully taken care of. If you took your own time and visit some of these companies and see the way they produce some of their productions, you scared.
And talking about the Atawi, thousands of Liberians.
Of course, yeah, because
hundreds of thousands of Liberians.
It help for Tiber and other stuff like that. So how will you produce those consumables and beverages without putting expiration and production date on it? It's wrong.
How I wish I could just get a bottle of Atawi this morning to look at it.
I didn't want to bring my pieces of evidence here in studio. But as time goes by, if there will be another opportunity before we go to court, I will bring 2 Atawi, 2 Ome Beta. You see it. They can't change it now because the one I have in my possession, I bought it from those 3 locations I talked about.
And I did the only ones producing
the Atawi and the Ome Beta I bought. I saw it on the Rico.
You saw Rico on it. So you bought Rico. Okay.
So other professors Atawi, I don't know. Other professors Ame Beta yet, I don't know. But as far as I'm concerned, as per the research and what I have in my possession, is Rico.
Wow. Well, Ritko, I hope you guys there at Claratown, you're listening this morning. This is a serious concern, and it put us around the health, the safety of Liberians. That when you're producing beverages, well, whatever production you carry on, you have to indicate the expiration date, the date of production as well, so that Liberians can know when and how to consume these, products. Because it brought us around the health. We have testimony. Barclay here is raising concern on this and is challenging Redco now. The Rajia International Trading Company Redco to prove him wrong. When do you intend on going to court testimony?
Well, we are working with a team of lawyers. I'm not alone in this. There are legal counsels who are supporting me. In fact, they are providing me guardians.
Aside of your counselors or your legal counsel and you, are there other teams members that you working? Other people also who have raised this concern?
Oh well, if you open the lines, you will know exactly that there are other people who've been observing similar things. But as it stands, I'm the lone advocate now, champion in the cause with the help of my counselors.
What do you stand to benefit from this?
No, it will help. It will help produce production in the right form and manner before those products enter the market. That is one of my points. It will also help the public to know that every time you buy a goods or beverages, you want to know whether this goods has expiration date or production date before you can venture around it, because it tells you about the freshness about that goods on the shelf. Okay. It must have it at all times. No argument about that. So I wonder where the council of Kear would be. Apparently it slipped off of mine, but the letter is already in my possession. I've shared a copy with my counselor, or the counselor was just laughing. I don't want to call his name now, because when push comes to shove, when we get there now, then that's the time you will know exactly who these counselors are and why are they with me in this struggle. Because if this case was just a simple case, they would have told me Barclay defeat. But the fact that they told me to go back from different locations and then you produce the info, then you know exactly. So that 500,000 lawsuit.
500,000 lawsuit.
It should be more than that, but that begin from there first.
Testimony Barclay is our guest this morning. We talk looking at this morning is health related matter, because we are talking about a company that is producing testimony, one could say that your assertions or your allegations against Redco could cause a serious damage to the company, and if you go to court and maybe uh, your all these allegations are not proven, even though according to you have proof, and maybe it is the other way around, and nothing comes out of it. What I mean, and you're being held liable now. What will you do?
To be held liable, then that means that I did not do my research properly.
Even though you've proved you submitted all.
I will prove them wrong. But you read the letter, right? They acknowledge that my Facebook post and WhatsApp, right?
Yeah.
Accusing them of producing without expiration and production date. And in my mind, I think that act of production has killed many persons around in the country. So they acknowledge that. And then I have that I'm a better on the record in my possession. 6 cartons, bought from 3 locations. With receipts and all.
You have receipts?
Of course. When we go to call producer, I know they bought it from the street. No. I didn't do that. Because they can distribute it in the various stores and shops. So it was good that, as it says, last year in September, we begin this struggle.
And nothing has been done.
Yeah, they
continue to produce.
They still producing it in mass now, in fact. And they don't even care. But anyhow, they were encouraged. They told their lawyer, anyhow, the lawyer wrote me that I am defaming their client and this and that, causing. No. I have initially WhatsApp the manager or whosoever. The response to me was very discouraging. So it means it is intentional. You see, these guys come in Liberia, see that happening.
Okay.
Foreigners or foreign nationals will come in the country and just misbehave around the place, and nothing comes out of it. When you try to approach the relevant authorities that are responsible to checkmate, to monitor and to evaluate these people, they renege on carrying on their responsibilities. So you see that these people they fly around all the area, but I think this one would be a litmus test in my advocacy again. I did it once before against Lone Star. I'm the loan protester here in 2014. So everything I go for, I research it and I make sure I have my prima facie in my possession before I can launch my attack. And that's how I did it responsibly. Okay. And I initially engaged on our WhatsApp, but since they were not taking it seriously, I go on Facebook. Today now I'm in studio. Tomorrow I will stop at Hot FM. Day after tomorrow may be okay. Then I'm also making arrangement for state radio because I'm told that the president listens to state radio. I'm not bringing anybody down. I'm trying to make them to do the good thing. And I want to help the president to face this country. We all will face this country together. I'm a Liberian. Why affects in Liberia in this country, it affects me. No party politics. They must do the right thing. They must produce and put expiration date and they must put production date so that consumers can know the freshness and the age of the goods they produce.
Consumer can know the freshness and age of the goods they produce. Testimony Barclay is our guest this morning on the Kear Morning Show. We take course on these matters. Serious allegation now against Redco. Those of you who have been buying from Redco, maybe you can go there, you buy Atawi, or even not from Redco, but you buy Atawi from around the stores and shops, and you buy Ame Betas. You can call this morning and let's hear you as well. 07779599959. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're live. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, I'm Shannon calling from the township of this way again.
Let's hear you, Shannon.
That company has had, I think it has aged in Liberia, and they should start doing this thing to, for me, I don't do it that way, even that and move it. Why we buy? Why we buy wood without no expiration date? Even production date, there is nothing. So it's very bad. Then they are just backed by law because why should people be so we get also? Yeah, it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. Let's hear you.
Thank you very much for the brilliant topic this morning. And my name is Afra Bima. I'm calling from Tone Street.
Welcome, Afra. Let's hear you quickly.
Thank you. I think that is actually worrisome to have a record making production with all expiration date. I think it is not good for our consumer, and we need to take it very serious because these are some of the things that are making our young brother and sister getting sick
Yeah.
Coming up down with labor problem and things. You cannot have expired goods in a place. You face liquor with all expiration date on it. So you want to tell us how long will this stay? So it's continual process as the brother is saying. So I think the brother is in the record that
okay.
And we are there to support him.
Okay.
Whatsoever. And we librarian, we conscious manner librarian, we are listening and we'll be around. Okay. So thank you very much for the topic.
Let me take Edward Shano. Then I'll go to Derek P. Jara. Edward, welcome.
Yeah, thanks, brother. You see, when you go to the market to buy, there are people who got teeth, so they go for good meat and things.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have teeth, you go for what you can swallow. So, that guy has brought something up for we who consume those things. Yeah, some people will tell you, I can't drink because you're on the radio. Me, I can drink.
Yeah.
The issue, I listened to the letter. The letter is saying, the content of the letter is saying that the brother in the studio is saying their atom that they produce is killing people.
Yeah.
But what I'm hearing from him, he's saying that the alarm that he's raising has to do with the production that they are doing that does not have expiration date.
Yeah.
Which is, it's correct, except by law, like what you told him to reach out to the commerce ministry, in which I myself I agree, and I'm watching the case, and I'm watching the case to see the outcome, and I hope he just don't stop there. It takes just one person to correct things, my brother. And I want to encourage the brother, whenever you take up issue, remember you're going to be alone. You're going to be alone, so don't be discouraged. Go for it. Once the battle does not have expiration date, you are 100% correct to go for it. The only place where they talk about killing, I heard you say, and I heard you said, it might, if you use the word might.
And that is true. It might, because you produce something, no expiration, the people just drinking it. Who knows how many person
or maybe it expire. Maybe it expire.
Okay, so once you don't have expiration there, you use the word, it might kill people. I mean, that's a conditional sentence. So that counselor, I don't know if you can sue somebody on that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Edward Sean. Let's go to Derek P. Jala from the CDC. My dear brother, welcome, Derek.
Good morning, Jefferson, and I've been saying good morning to the listener, Alex. And I call you from the headquarters of the Congress of Democratic team. Let me say what's up. What's up to your guests or coming Barkley. It's been a while. It's good to see you outside today fighting for your people, brother. I hope
thank you, brother.
You continue this.
Has the sycamore tree green? Has it grown? The sycamore tree, is it growing now?
I just speak to you, somebody. Just
Mommy, you answer my question. I asked you. Derek, you answer me. The sycamore tree.
It's growing. So I just speak to you, somebody. Water this morning. It's growing. You don't have to worry, brother.
Go ahead.
So let me say thank you to the brother. I've been following your Facebook page. You always mention that the issue about RICO. But I think it's all back down to government regulation, brother. The other day I had an opportunity to enter that place. The environment alone of production is not good. You see people getting sick in the country is RICO is some of the cause. Because what the people drink. And for me, I don't drink that. But it's very difficult, brother. When you see these things that go on there, it's bad for our country and our people. And the brother said it regularly. You cannot be producing something expired date. So how do we know? So now, the mayor is telling us now, the RICO management is telling us, when it's come to alcohol, there is no expired date, which of course is wrong. You don't see that in other countries that will follow. But it's quite unfortunate. I think the government of Liberia got to see that best. Then they forget about the one or two that RICO is giving them. Do that job. Regulate the process, regulate. People cannot be drinking something and getting sick on a daily basis. Then you as a government, A rescue government stay there and watch your people die. So, brother, President, is a good fight. It's a good fight. I hope all of them join you in doing this thing too. I also support the fight. So thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Poker Roberts is on the line as well. Poker, good morning, my dear brother. Welcome. Poker Roberts.
Thank you, and thank you very much, my dear ideological brother Jefferson Perry Weir. And let me say thanks to my distinct colleague for a brilliant advocacy against bad labor practices. Or just get the Bagley. On diluted, on disputed salutations.
Thank you, my bro.
For the recognition for the public and pocket. Robert. Now don't you this morning for unknown destinations. Perry, don't worry, my man. That no tree is growing very fruitfully.
I hope you can water that tree. You know water to it.
It is a tree of wisdom and knowledge. So we are guarding it with all our ammunition. I mean our not the rebel ammunition now, okay. But I mean all of our archaeological ammunition.
Okay, to the point.
Yeah, to the point. You see what my brother just stated, or I'll call it Gary, that's a clear issue. Even the environment. The environment and the people conducting all of these services is very nasty. That's the first issue. The environment, you go there, you see flies, you see feces. But our people go there and then they don't even focus on that. They don't go there and collect envelope. And what testimony just stated, it's true. Not only the particular lawmaker got share. They got many of them that got share. When you go there, you see someone them parking their cars. Outside they how to call it the compound because they want to pull no.
We saw two lawmakers defending Diamond Water, DJ Blue and Jerry Yogbo. They have press conference even at Capitol Hill, at the Capitol building defending Diamond Water.
It is how the people that put the people in power. It is how we are beginning slavery to our own worth, to our own immunity. We are being slavery because of the evilness and the Nicodemus behavior of our leaders. But I can tell you to conclude. I can tell you that the morning you are not in the fight alone.
Thank you.
You are in the fight not for your sake, but for the betterment of the Liberian people and for the safety of the Liberian people. So mind you have the majority and the mass majority of the Liberian people on your side. And anytime sooner you cover any protestation, and I'm going to vicinity. Trust me. You yourself tell the police you're not going to control the because people were too in the majority number because while they know that testimony not only speaking because of him, but no, mind you me, I can take Atawi. I take Atawi because I feel like it's a health.
And you are not noticeable, man.
I'm not noticing. I just noticing it from my brother's testimony. You see that?
Okay. Thank you again, Jinson. Thank you, Bogart. Thank you, Poker Robert. Take you, I get you, I'm a better. But let me take this person on this line. Good morning. You know where you come from.
Good morning, Christian is my name.
Okay, Christian, welcome.
I call you from Broadvale. It's the 17.
Can you drink? You can drink Atawi?
Yeah, I was used to drink it, but since I discovered that there was no expiring date, neither expiration date, it's not on it. I quit from on it.
When did you notice it?
Sometime last year, it was in December.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. So I drink it enough. I thank God ever so much for my brother in studio there, for him bringing this to the public. So let him stand in the fight. We will be behind him. But see, the senator and the representative that will guide in the country, they are not in our interest. If they don't want to be in our interest, look at the quite situation, that happy in Lufa. Are they talking? You can hear them talking.
They said they're going there Friday.
Okay. Since last week, the poll entered there. Now the poll have taken almost half of Lufa. They're sitting up here, they're going there Friday. No problem. But let me tell you, my brother in studio, don't be scared. But don't forget about the Liberian man. And I'm scared. Don't get outside there, somebody bring money in front of you, you hold as a brow. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We'll take a few more calls. 777-959-959. Our second guest is here. This is Mr. Garcia Way. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you ever so much, Jeff.
Yeah, I want to say thanks to your studio guest, Bagley. He's one of the fans son of Liberia. Many a time I've been listening to him. But I just had a simple question for him. My question here is, hello?
He's there. Go ahead. He's listening.
My question here is, if Bagley is filing a lawsuit of maybe 500,000, if they gain 250,000, maybe to say, man, let the thing just be curtailed, will he accept it and then just forget about the Liberian people, or he really doing it deep down from a heart for the Liberian people? That's my question.
Okay.
And then my take on this is, the problem here is that some of our brothers, they just want to bring politics into everything. Government can't go, even the past government have been in a system with record on that and knock on the other in the country. What have you been doing? They have not been doing anything. Go to Coca-Cola factory right here. So do you want to tell me that Coca-Cola factory need not to have an expiring date? I said no. So it's a fun fight. And we Liberians and some of us who really think critically are looking at him and sitting and watching. Because tomorrow, people might look at him and say, people might judge him by what the stand he take.
Okay.
And if they die on the carpet, some of us definitely going to sit and we're going to flag it now. Because there are young guys that come, I know they are intent tomorrow or the after in the future women.
Okay.
So that's my own take on the fight in Kevin. We are all here watching with ego eye. Let it not be politics.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Wade. DJ Constance, welcome.
Yeah, Jeff, good morning. Good morning to your guests or your apparently. Let me say to you, I really want to purchase the last card because we hear this for and we always join in it for this good thing is not been from today. It started from the kids of chancellor government and any government. He have come and noticed it and want to go into a fight of regulation of our government or shut down. But I hope it will be the same thing with two guys coming up, making up on the two GSA companies and saying I'm going to protest for December again.
Okay.
So we like people to start something where they will end. We know everybody is hustling, but the brown envelope is a problem, Jeff.
Okay.
The brown envelope is a problem. So
I don't think testimony can accept brown envelope from the way looking.
Been around the country for long. Check the records. Check the records. Check the records.
Thank you, Constance.
I need to leave.
Good morning. Your name, where you call from?
Thank you so much to my family.
Paco. Okay, welcome, Paco.
Thank you. Good morning to my fellow guys. Yeah, about testimony. So everything we are doing our politics. So now for politics, one side, to push a country general in some. But everything in the country, politics on the FIFA or around the United Party below, if only for the ANC, you see, you won't see the United Party, man. So country we buy.
Let's go to the issue. Let's go to the issue, Paco.
Yeah, but the thing that my testimony try to speak on, to me, I got no issue on it, man. I got the politics now on there. That's when the air was going to be weak.
Okay.
So defend someone, man, yeah.
Okay.
They comment can. As far as things being in the country, rock our edges. You cannot count and everything on one person.
No, that is the reason. No, Paco. That is the reason. Even though it's been here before and after, but now that we have a government, so it is the. Citizens have to call on government whether you were there or you were not. It is the right of the citizen to let the government know you're in charge now. You should take. You should take control.
My brother, my care family, and the children comment who Lord suppose our leader on the wall. The comment minister, Lord, she did a few times my community firma.
What she did?
She allowed a place in the area. She went to my mother, one of the high area that
so she has to go to Redco now in Claratown.
She the woman in office, every went to that comment minister.
She been in office. She been in office that President Buhari made her to wake up. Thank you, Paco. She been in office. She was not. Don't even press that woman said. She was not doing anything over there. That's the money you listen to Book of the Callers. One key person talked about taking bribe.
Apparently, he has not followed our trial records. how much do I need to live? But I think if you follow me, I intimated here in my Genesis, and you ask is a particular question, what do I stand to benefit? I stand to benefit when Rico begins to do the right thing by labeling her beverages to enable consumer know the freshness and the age of the production, because date marketing does 4 things. The first one it has to do with the brand awareness. We create awareness about your brand, your product or service. The next one the guys want to call the lead generation. It attracts potential customers and guarantees your lead. The next one is the engagement. It fosters engagement, it builds relationship and drives conversation. The last but not least, the quarter one, targeting. It helps target specific audiences, increasing campaign effectiveness. That's what the targeting does. It's also helpful to them. It will help them. They should even pay now for consultancy fee, because it is opening their horizon now. Next time that you position your factory, but they're supposed to pay for it. Then we come to what we call the sale. That is one of the major ones against the sale or safe food. The law maintains proper labeling to inform consumer about when a product was produced and its shelf life. Under food hygiene, say these laws especially include provisions for food hygiene who extend to the safety and proper labeling of all food and beverages products. All you must label it. All food and beverages. They say some under the public health law, the revised of 2019. They say you must label all to help consumers know what on the shelf, their freshness, the age, so that the consumer will prevent himself from potentially taking harmful beverages or food. Because if you agree with me, many of us do not really care to read on some of these beverages before we consume them. And so we do not know the negative impact that it has on us. So at times somebody here can say, well, it's about that, but because we do not know. Already we live in a country, Jeff. Until you fall sick when you go to the hospital. We do not live in a country where you say after every 2 weeks I will go do my checkup. No. You agree with me?
Yeah.
You got to get sick before you go to the hospital. So then how can you get one company here, then they get their legal counsel telling them, say, continue to produce these beverages, don't put production and don't put expiration date there. This country is Liberia. They can't read and nothing comes out of it. Even no. Something will come out of it. We are here. We are watchdogs. So we will keep on that battle, ensuring that the proper things are done to help our country. We will help the government face the country. We will help any government that comes in to face the country. Because when commendable things are done, we commend them. When condemnable things are done, we condemn them and speak truth to power. Somebody when they give me 500,000, I took 500, they give me 250,000. Why would we hold 250,000 when the masses? So 250,000 now will be more than the interest of our people. Okay, let's assume one person died today. It does not necessarily have to be my family member, but Liberia has lost one of its citizens.
Okay, we gotta go. Testimony. Thank you so much for being here on the our first guest. Next, we're gonna take a break shortly to usher in our final guest on the show this morning. My name is Jefferson Weah. Stay tuned. Don't you go away. This is the Kear Morning Show. Let's take this musical break and, of course, to be right back.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. A little not clear, they call your name. Late night tears on my pillow. Every heart that they walk alone. People promise but then fade out. Every smile hide pain line I show. Mama pray say, make her hold on. Papa voice still in my head. When the world turn against me, like your light can guide me. I tried money, I tried fame. Still feel empty inside my chest. When my strength don't finally fail me, like your name give me rest. So I run to God when the night too long. When my heart not get the strength to be strong. I run to God when my tears they fall. Only you can hear me when I call. I run to God, I fall on my knees, say, Father, please, Father, please. when the whole world don't turn their back. Like you still love me like that. Street code, everybody they hustle. Smile for outside, but pain inside. Them say be a man, don't cry. But them no know waiting they my mind. Dreams broken, no hope still breathing. Face shaking, but I'm still believing. Even when I miss my way, your mercy can pull me back again. I've been down, I've been lost. Pay the price, counted cost. Through the fire, through the storm, you still there keep me warm. So I run to God when the night too long. When my heart not get the strength to be strong, I run to God when my tears they fall. Only you can hear me when I call. I run to God, I fall on my knees, say, Father, please. When the whole world don't turn their back, like you still love me like that. If I lose it all today, still you be my everything. No other place I feel good, no other love with pure soul. Even when I know deserve, you they call my name, you they hold my hand. Grace upon grace, mercy on mercy. You never let me go. So I run to God, I run to God. When the road get dark, when the pain too much, I run to God, I run to God. Now your love be the air I breathe. I run to God, tears in my eyes, hands in the air, heart open wide. Even if my voice they shake when I pray, I know you still there hear what I say. So when life don't make sense at all, run to God. When your strength don't finish, run to God. Mm. Mm. Yeah. I fall on my knees, say, Father, please, when the whole world don't turn down.
Oh yes, I love this song so very much, and whatever it is, I always run to God, and don't never forget to run to God because He's the only one who understands your fight. He's the one who understands you. My second guest on the show this morning, and we're about to talk education. Every day we talk politics, we talk, issues, but sometimes we blend the show with interesting conversations. And this has to do with education, and we'll talk a lot about it this morning. And for those of you who um, uh, have been there, perhaps you went to school and you sat the wax exam, or before then WIAC, and you didn't make a pass in WIAC or wax, and you want to take it, but or for years. There are some people who have not taken it for years now, since they want to do resitter, and you finding it difficult. We're about to talk about this morning. So I urge you all to pay attention, stay glued to the radio and our live. We're live on Facebook. Morris Kamara is following from Gola Kone, Grand Cape County, King Jaw, Derek Jala, Abraham P. Brown, Kelf. All of you, thanks for following the live this morning. And the final and second live, strictly up to 10 o'clock, we'll talk education this morning. But my guess is that a female. She's also uh, an educator. So let me welcome her this morning. For introduction, Faith, good morning and welcome to the Kear Morning Show. Welcome to Kear Radio.
Good morning, Jeff, and thank you so much for having me here.
Okay.
And good morning to the listeners. Yeah.
Okay. So for the benefit of audience, maybe you introduce yourself properly.
Sorry, my name is Faith Sako. Yeah, I'm a student of AMU University. Yeah.
Faith, you, I mean, a very young woman and you're passionate about education. First of all, let's talk about the this whole, you know, resetter that you embarking on, trying to, let people know the importance of it. I mean, why are you on this journey?
All right. So the thing about massive failure in WAS is a national issue and is one of the prevalent issue in our society because the mass failure keep increasing day by day or year by year. Sorry. Yeah, so it's an issue of concern. People are not really seeing it to be a social issue at the moment because they say it becomes a social issue when it affects significant amount of the society. But I believe it is because
Yeah, go
though
ahead.
the student community form like a 20% of the population today, but in the future they become 100% because people who you have as students today will become the ones to take over the country tomorrow.
Okay.
So the reason I'm involved into this fight is like a fight or a revolution is because I too am a victim.
Okay.
Yes, I am one of those victims. So, and we did not have nowhere to go to prepare for this exam. So I was just complaining. Like, what do I do? Yes, how do I get this paper? Because it denies me of so many activities, applying for scholarship, even for job opportunity. They need these things and just denial everywhere.
Okay.
So my pastor and I was having a conversation. He's like, "But Faith, why are you complaining? Why we can try to find solution to the problem instead of complaining?" So I'm like, "Okay, well, how do I go there? But I don't have the cash, you know." He's like, "But you don't really need cash to get all things started."
Okay.
So that was how the conversation began and the enthusiasm started. And from then on, we started doing whatever possible, meeting up with schools to get the place, the center for the tutorial to get started because we need a school-like environment.
Okay.
So we went to Tottenham High and they embraced us, and we started.
You want to be a little audible? Yeah, I think the
Yeah.
viewers are not. Yeah.
Okay, so we went to Tottenham High and they embraced us. So we got the location and we started working on few papers, meeting up with the radio stations. Luckily for me, you accepted us because many places we went were rejected, asking for money and all the stuff.
Okay.
So it's a good one. Yeah, actually, we are here this morning. We are so excited being here.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how I started and we still on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll take this very short break. Federal appearance. We'll be right back. Let's take this short break to be right back.
Yeah. Oh Lord. When little not clear, they call your name. Late night tears on my pillow. Heavy heart that they walk alone. People promise but then fade out. Every smile had pain line I show. Mama pray say, make I hold on. Papa voice still in my head. When the world turn against me, like your light can guide me. I tried money, I tried fame. Still feel empty inside my chest. When my strength don't finally fail me, like your name give me rest. So I run to God when the night too long. When my heart not get the strength to be strong. I run to God when my tears they fall. Only you can hear me when I call. I run to God, I fall on my knees, say, Father, please. When the old world don't turn their back, like you still love me like that. Street code, everybody they hustle. Smile for outside, but pain inside. Them say be a man, don't cry. But them no know waiting in my mind. Dreams broken, hope still breathing. Face shaking, but I'm still believing. Even when I miss my way, your mercy can pull me back again. I've been down, I've been lost. Pay the price, counted cost. Through the fire, through the storm, you still there keep me warm. So I run to God when the night too long.
Yes, I run to God when the nights are too long, because indeed, like I told you, God is the only one that we run to in terms of trouble. Welcome back, folks. We had to take that break. It was very much important that we took it. We have, our guest, the second person is here. But before we go, so he will just introduce himself to the audience. Good morning, my brother. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you for having me.
Okay, your name?
Yeah, my name is Mr. Edwin.
Mr. Edwin.
Yeah.
Who is Mr. Edwin?
Mr. Edwin is a partner in this tutorial center that we're setting up.
So. Okay, you just want to adjust the mic a bit, maybe push it
okay.
up. Yes, yeah, perfect. Okay,
all right.
Okay, and you're also part of this tutorial exercise.
Of course, yeah.
I was just asking her. Let's hear from you. She talked about people education. In fact, we're talking how important it is
in general.
Yeah, in general. So why are you offering this tutorial to people?
All right, it's very easy. It's very simple as well. It has actually been a burden, it's been a burden that the failure in WASC has been so enormous. It has been so broad.
Okay.
And it will be a great thing to tackle that failure in terms of WASC and all that. So Liberian students are not dull.
Okay.
They are intelligent and smart students. All right. So we just need keen attention to bring out that brilliancy and that educational capacity that they have. You get. So this is why we are setting it up. It has been a burden. The failure has been so enormous and all that. So we needed it to tackle that the difficulty that a student passed through in terms of WASC. So we thought about it and says it's a very good idea and we need to set it up. Yeah,
it's a great one, but it's also challenging.
Okay.
Because getting people who some of them it's been years, like 5, 6, 7 years, sometimes even some decades, 10 years. Somebody feel wax or white, then they want to do reset or want to go back, but they're finding it difficult. How are you doing the recruitment?
Okay, as I've said before, as I always say, rather, nothing comes easy. All right, we are keen and we are ready to be able to bring up in terms of recruitment. Now, publicity, which we are doing now, is one of the major factor in bringing that up, and other inclusive things as well. So whoever have issues with WAS, no matter the years, it doesn't really matter. You get WAS is a certificate that you need to have to, even if you don't have other, but that is very important. You get. So it will be of great opportunity for someone to tap into this offer and this offering. You get to be able to have your WASC, and no matter how long it is, it's 5 years, 10 years, it doesn't really matter. That's why we are here. And again, funny enough, we are brushing it from the list, from the breast of it, so you can understand. It's not a miracle center. Don't get me wrong.
I like the way you put it.
Yeah, but it's actually where we're going to relate, and we're going to talk about what you should, know and face during your WAS to be able to. That is it. It's as simple as that.
Okay. First, let me ask you, what are the courses or maybe subjects you're particular about, offering? What are those subjects that you'll be focusing on?
So we have both arts and science subjects. because you need to pass in like maximum 5 to be able to have your certificate or acquire a certificate. So we have mathematics, English language, biology, literature in English, physics, chemistry, history, civic education, economic, and geography. So like my colleague said, the problem with the massive failure is a foundational problem from the basic level. The primary education is not really, or the foundation is not built from that level. So going upward, because just like the system of the body where they say the functional unit of the body is the cell, and you have group of cells coming together making tissue, organ system, they build upon each other, and as one system or level is built, it becomes complex or more complicated than the level beneath it, but they are all built on one another. So it's the same with the educational sector or wherever you find yourself. So the lesson is built from one class to the next, and as you go higher, the level of the lesson becomes tougher. So if you don't understand the ones that are beneath you, or the foundation is not built from beneath, you have a problem going upward, and that is the issue we have here. So coming from that background, we are here, we are resolved, right? We know the kind of level, or we know the fight we are about to get involved with, or the problem we are about to solve. We know the intensity or the weight it carries, so we are ready for that. So as they come, we are starting from the basic, as at your level of understanding, whatever your strength is. We're not starting you from what you're supposed to start with, because there are lessons for 12 graders. We're not starting you with that. So we're starting you with your level of understanding. That's how intensive it's gonna be. Yeah.
And starting with people, looking at their levels and what have you, like you said, there are many people who may have, left school a very long time ago. Some of them, yes, they're working, but well, they find it difficult going back to sit in class and what have you. Who are those? Are there people you have that will be offering these tutorials, or it's just the two of you?
Okay, I'll come in.
Yeah.
I'll come in here. All right. For that, I want them to know that, like my colleague have said, we are bringing it from the scratch.
Okay.
All right. We are teaching you from the scratch, and the tutors that are present, they are highly credible tutors who have degrees in tutoring, in lecturing. No matter your level, no matter it is, they are patient enough to make you understand and grasp you from the lowest to where you need to get to. So you get, so this lecture, these tutors, there are a lot of students there are a lot of tutors that are present, not just the both of us. They are present to tutor you in different aspects, science and art. They are already intact. You get.
Yeah, so for me, I will not be tutoring.
You not be tutoring?
Yes, because I am unqualified to do that. I myself need to be tutored. But for him, he will be one of the tutors.
Yeah.
He will be doing chemistry and biology.
Chemistry and
right?
biology.
Yes,
Wow.
he's a science student. Yeah.
I'll be doing that. There are other brilliant tutors
Other
as well
tutors.
who are good. You get, so they'll be taking sciences, physics, mathematics, very compulsory, English, literature. You understand, and government, economics. You get, so there are tutors that are present.
How do one apply or register for this tutorial?
Okay, very simple. In person.
In person?
Yeah, the contact is there, the info is there. Send a message to WhatsApp, send a message to, or you can place a phone call. You get, I can call out the numbers.
Yeah, you call the numbers.
All right, the numbers to call is actually 077-159-2006.
You just, for the people, there are people who are slow listening.
Okay.
Yeah, so you just take your
Forgive
time.
my all right. So the WhatsApp number is actually 077-159-2006. I'll call it again. 077-159-2006. You can send a message on WhatsApp. That's a WhatsApp number. Then you can place a call on 0555. That's 555 406 812. I'll go over it again. 0555 406 812. So these are the numbers you can actually call or contact in able to register. Registration is ongoing.
Okay.
Registration is ongoing.
Registration is ongoing.
Yeah.
How much a person needs to pay to register to get enrolled into this tutorial?
Yeah, the fee for this registration is just $50.
$50.
Yeah, and the days for the tutorials are actually Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Weekends.
So, yes, we don't want to inconvenience anyone doing
Friday, Saturday,
Saturday, Sunday, and the time is actually 3 to 6 p.m.
Okay.
3 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Everybody, when you register for the tutorial, everybody can come at the same time.
Yeah, you can come at the same time and register.
No, I mean like after registration,
Okay.
when the tutorial starts, the classes begin.
Okay.
Like Friday, Saturday, everybody, or you have days.
No. Okay, I understand you now. We have days that are scheduled for different courses.
Okay.
Like for Friday, the 2 days. Actually, 1 day is for actually maths. They are both combined classes.
Yes.
Art and sciences. They are taking maths, which is compulsory.
Mm-hmm.
So we are taking both classes the same day. Same with English. So there are days that are scheduled for different courses, not for 1 day. We can't take all the courses for just 3 hours. No, they don't do that.
Okay.
You get.
And how many hours per day?
It's just 3 hours per day.
3
hours per day. But for maths, it's going to be an hour and 30 minutes.
Math,
math and English, an hour 30 minutes. English, an hour 30 minutes. But other courses, we can also make it an hour 30 minutes based on when they are practicals, like courses that have practicals, chemistry and biology and physics. But other courses as well, there's a way we can schedule it and do all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So somebody will ask, but it's a good one. Where is the location? Where will the classes be? Some people live Broadview, some in Painesville. Somebody who is outside of Montserrat, maybe Magidi, as far as Kakata, who want to come, who want to be a part of it.
Okay. So we are using William V.S. Taught Me High School on 12th Street. Yeah, 12th Street Cinco de Lensa. Better still, we are trying to consider an online session.
Yeah.
Most especially for people who are so far away. The reason we're using Cinco because it's in between Central Monrovia and Painesville.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, we have most of our instructors coming from Painesville, and basically we have most of the students around in town because they got most of the universities on the side.
Yeah.
So we just brought them in the middle. But we also have instructors in America.
Yeah.
We have instructor in, where is Pastor Eddie? In Guinea?
Yeah, Guinea.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they are also waiting to be a part of this. So once we have students facing such problems, we will conduct online classes for them.
Let me chip into that.
Yeah.
So the reason why we place it there, like she has said, because of the distance, to make it convenient for people that are coming. So not to make it inconvenience for others that are far off. We're planning on setting up an online classes, that's online tutorial classes, because tutors that are also far, there are tutors that are also far away. Like there are tutors, we have a tutor in US. We also have a tutor in Guinea who are ready to partake in it, like she has said. So so it's going to be a very massive.
So for those who are also maybe out of the country, they want to do their research, or they can also join.
Of course, you can join.
Yes.
Yeah, we are setting it up.
And you can pay online too.
Of course,
you can register online.
Yeah, you can. You register online. You'll be given a certification for your registration. You get to know that yes, you are fully registered.
Somebody will want to ask about the credibility of this because many people have been they suffered from scam and what have you.
Oh,
yeah. So they say, well, we hold it in a scam, or you're just doing it. We can't pay our money now. Then, yeah. So how credible? Yeah.
So let me talk to my librarian people. So yes, that's true. That's true, right? But I can tell you for sure. Right, the tutors we have, that was the discussion here I was talking this morning. It's like, can you take a course? I'm like, no, because it will undermine the credibility of the institution or the purpose or the vision of this institution. Because by credential, I am qualified. I too need to be tutor. So all of our instructors we have, they have their degrees. The least degree they have is a first degree, and most of them are foreign nationals. Right, most of them are foreign nationals teaching international schools. Yes, and even the two people we talk about, one is in the US, one is in Guinea. Those are people that are teaching international schools. They were here before, but they got job on that side and they left. So as for the kids on the instructors, it's 100% certain. We also have books available, textbooks available.
Past questions.
Past questions as well. So it's reliable and credible,
Very,
actually.
very, very.
Okay, and I wanted to ask, you talk about, teachers. There are people who are credible instructors, and they come in. But when did you start? Are there people already registering? Have you started receiving participants?
Like I've said, registration is ongoing.
It's ongoing.
Yeah,
People are registering.
It's ongoing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me add up to that. Registration is ongoing, and people have started. We have started the registration. People have started registering, and we also have a partnership pending, right? With a school, right?
Yeah, there's a school that's called our team. They actually have this idea of setting up a tutorial center as well, but they need a team to be able to.
So they wanted to. They had the same thing.
Yeah, they had the same thing in mind. So it's fully funded.
Okay.
With over almost 400 students.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, it's fully funded. So he's spent and he's kicking off, and they need our team. They have reached out to us that we need a team to brask it up. But as long as it's starting, as long as it's starting, we can still come over again and publicize it.
The fare, what we say, don't you think it is too exorbitant? Maybe it's too high, $50.
The fee? About the fee, I understand that people might say is very, but you and I, we agree that education is priceless.
Certainly.
You get so you'll be on safer side if you can't get your education, get your certificate once, not having to sit over it again. And however, it can actually, there's a way we can actually work out something if you come over and talk about
it. Yes. Okay. So there's a way we can negotiate.
Okay.
Yes, because we know how chaotic this problem is. Everything about a nation relies on education. Education is the fundamental unit of whatever institution that exists within the country. Be it policy making, be it government, be it whatever. The level of productivity you will see in your country, even war power, invention, all these things happen based on the quality of the education the people receive. So we are willing to actually impact people. Just come and the negotiations.
Feel free to come around. Don't be scared about the fee. Just feel free to reach out to us.
I didn't ask how many months will the tutorial last for?
Okay, continue.
Yeah. How many months?
It's going to be a long-term registration, long-term setup. Okay. If you have plan of writing WASC next year, you can register now. It's fine.
Or even is it only for those who already want to do research, or also people who are in high school now?
Yeah. It's not just for majorly. For reciters,
majorly focusing on reciters.
Those that doesn't have.
But you're in high school.
But high school student, if you feel like you want to, of course, we register high school student. If you feel like you want to register, you want to start, of course, we're free. We're out for it, know. And if you see the fee is difficult for you, you can reach out. There's a way we can, set up something for you.
Yeah, Jeff. So the reason we lay more emphasis on researchers is because those are the ones really facing the challenge. They don't have access to resources or instructors to be able to drill them through as they prepare for the WASC. So yes, that's why we are mainly stressing on them. But if you're a high school student, You can come because it will help to alleviate the burden on the teachers in the classroom. Yes.
Come on, yeah.
And then I know you talked about one partner already, who someone who wants to partner also they're calling you in, but are there plans on making maybe reaching out to other maybe Ministry of Education or for support or other institutions for support as well?
Yeah, well, there are plans. There are plans of doing that. Of course, we'll reach out to support and all that. Of course, it's an education something. And moreover, everybody is benefiting from it. So
this is cost intensive, it's capital intensive. You say because doing it all alone, it is not just easy.
Of course,
printing materials, getting textbooks, and all of these things. The instructors, they who will carry on the tutorials. You have to, compensate them as well.
Yeah. So we are open for partnership. We are open for any whatsoever it is. We are very much open.
Yes. There are renowned Liberians who might have the infrastructures or the facilities or even the vision, of getting these things started. We are more than open for partnership, for sponsors, because there are other students who will not be able to afford, but someone has to do the payment. Even things that seem free, they're not actually free. Someone have paid for it. Yeah, so we're open for that.
There are a lot of persons I know have the same vision. All right, they have seen it that the failure at which is becoming the rate is becoming, so they have the vision as well of making sure something like this is ongoing. So we are open. You can come. Let's sort out. Let's sort it out. Let's sort it out and eradicate it for good.
Yeah, it would be so nice having branches.
Of course.
Mount Barclay.
Yeah.
Johnsonville.
Even as far as bombing.
Of course.
Yeah, decentralized.
People who are in the rural part.
Yeah, so we're calling out people to step up because it's about the future.
Yeah, it's about the future of this nation. Yeah. So let's teach let's come up. Let's come together. Liberia is very good. I mean, we are good. We are intellect. We are very, very good in everything. So let's be able to, mature into something tangible.
Okay.
You get.
We're talking education this morning, fellow Liberians, and you out there. It's a very interesting conversation this morning. It's about, those of you who may have one way or the other, you didn't make it. You took wax or WIAC, then it was, and you didn't make it, and you want to go back and do your resitter, but you're finding it difficult and it is important. You go to school, but now you're working. Sometimes, or you're busy, you're doing business, you can't get a certificate, and doing wax now, well, you have to do a whole lot of studies and what have you. You don't have the time, but there are people who are here now. They want to help you, brush you up and get you acquainted with those major subjects in when you go do the wax. And you're out there, you want to be a part of the show this morning, the conversation, you can call 777-959-959, 0777-959-959. You want to ask them questions also, you are privileged to do that this morning. We're talking education. And those of you also in high school, maybe you say, okay, I could also take this opportunity to get my mind fresh, even though I'm in school, but I could also learn, and it's an opportunity for you. They said, well, the registration is just US dollars, $50 US. You pay your $50, you register, and you get yourself enrolled, and you start. You said Friday, Saturday, Sunday classes, right?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday classes, and 3 p.m. to 6 p.m.
3 to 6 p.m.,
Yeah.
which is a good time. Evening hours, from afternoon to evening hours. Take 3 hours of your time, and then you go, and at least there are many people who I know in this country. They took the test, the wax, why didn't make it, but still people graduated. But you're sitting, or maybe you feel that it's never too late. You're not too old to go back to school and just go take your. It's just that 1 month you will spend to do your resitter. So you can call us on 777-959-959, 0777-959-959, 0881-871-670 +231 777-959-959. This is Wax Tutorials, and we on Kear Radio this morning. Two young people with this initiative. What are you waiting for, fellow Liberians? You're not too old to learn. You're not too old. Maybe you've been sitting and you hear the if you have to join the army or immigration, you got to get wax certificate, you got to get your diploma. If you don't get it, they can enroll you into the army, or you can get a better job if you can. Even they'll ask for your documents, and once it is missing, it becomes a problem. So you're out there, you're listening to us this morning. You can take the chance to ask them some of the questions. Maybe I did not ask them. You want to know more about the tutorials and every other thing. You can also do that. But let me go. This person, let me get. This is Kenzo from overseas. Kenzo, good morning, my dear brother. Welcome again.
Yeah, good evening. Thank you for your guest. I want to ask some question to them. It has to do with the registration, the duration of the registration. Is it for month or year? And secondly, again, I want to see how best we have that of district council in the country, and I believe that they can partner with this district commissioner and district council, that they can have a library or education sector to carry on such things in that particular district. Because that's a brilliant idea, right? They can support them. When it comes to partnership, I'm not ready to speak about that yet. I have to see some level of interest in them before we can come in to say one partner. So that's my question to all of them. Is the registration only based on 1 month or on a yearly basis?
Okay. All right. Thank you, Kenzo. The answer. So he's asking whether it's a
monthly payment or yearly payment.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. My brother Kenzo, right?
Yeah, Kenzo.
Okay. Now to answer your question, is actually a monthly payment. All right. It's going to be monthly payment. We do it monthly, so it's not really yearly. You get. So if the problem is the fee, like we have said, it can actually be there's a way we can sort that out. All right. So I believe you asked the second question, right?
Yeah.
You can answer that one. What's the second question again?
Yeah. So he was talking about also he talked about partnership.
Okay.
That he will come in, but he wants to see some level of improvement, sincerity. Yeah. So
Yes.
Okay, I believe he's talking about seeing how good it is, testimonies from others to know that this lecture we attended and all that. Of course, like we have said, we have been saying it countless times. We are open for partnership, and again, we plan on programming this setup in different districts, wherever it is. You get. It's just our major aim is to tackle this particular problem that we are having, and by God's grace, we
talk about establishing in various districts.
Yeah, we are getting there. We are coming there. We really want to. That's our aim. All right. So that's it.
Yeah, he also mentioned about partnering with the district commissioner. That's a very good idea, but we don't know how we're gonna get that started. So, yeah, but we are open.
Yeah, we hope so. We really hope to partner.
So maybe you will get back to him, or he will get back to you.
Yes, 777 will take maybe 1 or 2 calls. We're almost out of time, fellow Liberians. This is education. We're not talking politics now, but you want to ask questions. You want to know more about this wax tutorials. It's $50 as they said, and this is the first initiative, right? The first one.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the first one, and they're calling on you to be a part of it. Maybe you can also do something about it. You want to know more. You want to do your research. You're finding it difficult, and the tutorials, they're here. And so, what is it that you want to know? Maybe if there's something I didn't ask, you want to add something very important.
Yeah. So, a very important thing we need to add is the name. The name of the tutorials. We have a name.
The name of it.
Yeah, it's Legacy Tutorial Center.
Legacy Tutorial Center. Oh, yeah. Okay.
The name on its own is actually portraying something.
Legacy.
Yeah, we are trying to do something here, not to play around or not to joke around, but something very important. So that's the name, Legacy Tutorial Center. I just want them to know.
Okay.
You get.
Okay.
So that's it.
Are you on Facebook or for now?
No, not really. We are not on Facebook. We are setting it up. Okay, because we are going for online courses, like we said. So we are just bringing the awareness to our fellow librarians for them to be aware of this.
Okay. Yeah. So you want to read the number again, the WhatsApp, just in case somebody wants to reach out.
All right. For now, you can reach out to us on WhatsApp and physically.
Yeah.
You get physically. So the number on WhatsApp again is 077 159 2006. I'll go over it again. 077 159 2006. And you want to place a call, you can actually place a call on 0555. That's 555 now. 406 812. I'll go over it again. 0555 406 812.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me get this oversee. Yes. Welcome.
Yeah, to make some clarification, because you talk about the district council partnership, you understand, you have to pass through the district commissioner or you pass through your lawmaker, the sitting lawmaker, you understand? Okay. You can propose to them. All work with proposal. Give them your proposal and then see how best they can table it, that you people will be successful. They will provide space for you and they'll also come in financially. You don't need to do it on your own. You have lawmaker, you have district commissioner, you have county commissioner. You can even propose this particular suggestion to education ministry. They will see from in it, you understand, to come in and help you. So it's just a idea based on proposal, okay? So you guys, thank you very much for the time.
Thank you very much.
I'm running late now.
Yeah, we appreciate your opinion. Yeah, we'll look into that.
Yeah. So and which is good. I think that asked a question about Ministry of Education as well. Whether you also reach out to them. And one we want to know, not just to pay the money, but where are you situated? Where are you located?
The location for the
if somebody wants to pay make that payment to you, where to do
like we have said, the tutorial, the location for the tutorials, I'll just go over it again, is actually Williams VS Tubman High School.
That's where your office is as well. You go there too.
Yeah. You can. But if you want to make a payment, you want to register, just place a phone call. Just send a message on WhatsApp. We'll meet up.
Okay.
We'll meet up. Then we'll set up a lesson and all that. We'll let you know. And there's going to be an ID card given to you for you to know that yes, you are fully registered.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, any final words this morning before so we can let you go?
All right. The final word I'm going to say is, do not take this opportunity for granted. Education is not something you play with. All right, it's not something to joke about. This is a opportunity you need to grab into. Don't sit at home. Don't sit behind. Just dive into it. No, don't tell yourself you are way over it. You are way over WAS. No, WAS is very important. It's a West African something. Mm-hmm. You can actually get it from here, and if you go to other country, West African country, it's very much usable. Mm-hmm. You get, so don't take it for granted and don't joke with education, no matter how little it is. Thank you.
Okay, Faith.
And thank you so much for having us. Thank you so much. We really appreciate. Thank you so much, and we want to say to the people out there, this is for you. This is because we are here because of you. We did not insinuate this. It's a real life thing. It's a practical issue. It's a reality that we are confronted with. So nobody need to tell you gotta
so
tell yourself.
It's even good. People say, when we see Faith, we'll go and you go find her.
Yeah.
We see her for our money, we go find her for our money.
Yeah, you gotta tell yourself. Nobody will tell you that it's urgent. That you need to grab the opportunity. Yeah, so we encourage the people, most especially the parents, invest in your children. Don't take their education lightly. Yes, yeah. And thank you so much.
All right, so they have been my final guest on the show this morning. It's been a wonderful conversation. My name is Jefferson Perry Weah. We'll be here tomorrow morning again, Thursday, for another edition. Until then, thanks for listening and watching. Bye-bye.